many gentlemen in the crowd coming to an event to talk about women's economic empowerment. It's always important, I think, as women that we are not always talking to ourselves, but also trying to convert others and really stress the importance of developing partnerships between men and women to complement each other. Many of you may be wondering how New Faces, New Voices came about. So I'd like to just tell you a story about how it all began. I received this was in 2009. A friend of mine was chairing was co-chairing an event with Graça Machel. And one day I received a phone call from him saying Graça Machel would like to meet with a group of young women. And I thought, oh, that seemed odd. Why was I being asked when I didn't know her from anywhere except, just from her public image? But anyway, this friend of mine is not generally given to frivolous requests. So I thought, okay. And I asked him, okay, what is this about? I'm happy to do it, but what is it? And he kind of muttered, he wasn't quite sure. He said something about mentorship, leadership. But he said, just organize these women. Just organize a group of women and she'll come and talk to you. So that was on a Thursday, and the event happened on a Sunday. So by Sunday, of course, hearing the name Graça Machel, we had a room full of women who were eagerly waiting to hear what she had to say. And she walked in, and within 5 minutes had basically shamed all of us and embarrassed all of us, because her message wasn't about her, it was really about us. And what she said to us that morning was, I don't see the faces of you young women. I don't hear your voices. And who is going to continue the struggle after my generation bows out? And it really got us thinking about what contribution did we want to make to the development of this continent? And really what was our responsibility as sort of the next generation of women? And that was really how New Faces began. From there, we just kept meeting and talking, and really out of those discussions and Graça Machel's continued leadership, New Faces came to be.
Thank you, Namsa. Thank you, everybody, for coming to support us today. We're really grateful to have you here. We started out New Faces, New Voices Kenya after being inspired by the energy that we saw in Lagos. And everybody in Lagos acknowledged that it all started in Kenya. So we regrouped. We've got a group of very committed committee members from a wide variety of sectors that have come together to basically, with partners that have come together to drive the Kenya chapter focus. So today I'm going to talk to you about our specific focus, which is about women representation in all sectors. We're looking at the decision-making aspects of organizations within the private and public sector to ensure adequate women representation. Now, I'll sort of take you through our thinking regarding this, as well as the model that we have developed in order for this to be successful within Kenya. As Anena talked about Africa really is, we live here, maybe we don't see it, but there's a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of discussions that is happening worldwide about the African continent. I know that we're diverse, we're over 1 billion people speaking 1,000 languages, but there are various opportunities that exist, and we are blessed to be at the right place at the right time. We currently have what is known as a demographic dividend, where you have 41% of the population being under 15. So whereas you have in the Western nations an aging economy, an economy that's going to be more dependent on their governments for support, here we have people that can actually contribute to the economies provided there is job growth. In terms of a personal point of view, people can become a volunteer member of New Faces, New Voices. You have to believe in the cause, and we work towards helping this become a reality in Kenya. You can also sign up to mentor others, and you can share your CV so we can have a wide database of capable women for public and private sector.
It is smart economics to invest in women, but it is smarter economics to invest in young women. The pipeline. For those of us who are here who are very young, like myself, there are also those in this room who are even younger and out of this room. I think it's high time we stopped focusing just on ourselves as the young women whose time has come, but also on the younger women who must take over from us. If we are not working on those younger women to be the champions who will fill these board positions and actually achieve the 2/3, because I don't think we will achieve the 2/3, but let's at least achieve the 1/3. So if you're not creating that pipeline, if you're not pulling through the next generation, then we will have failed. So smart economics, invest in women. Smarter economics, invest in young women. Thank you.